Hey, Rachel Mark here. It's an exciting day today. We've got Andrew Community Schools.
You want us to go through the big gate?
No, we'll go through the great gate. Okay. So, we've got a tour today.
I have goats, and I have only one goat, and she's only a big.
So, you can see it's kind of
like
exciting.
that. She's an alpine goat.
Alpine.
Are you ready?
Day here. Yes, you bet.
Excited. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
How's everybody doing? Can everybody just come around? I'm just going to give a real quick kind of brief disclaimer. I'm going to be on you. So, listen up. I just got a couple of real quick kind of sort of things. No animal on this property will hurt you. The goats have horns. Nobody bites. Nobody does anything like that. We have 2 intact rams. And we will watch them. We have never had a problem with them. Mark even pets them. But I will ask you to just stay away from the 2 rams. And they are the boy by the metal grain bin, those 2 boys, the gray and the dark chocolate. There are other boys on the property, but they're lambs. Not a problem. These guys are very tame, but just don't mess with them. Just don't touch them. But you won't have a problem. These guys are pretty timid. They will probably run from you. There are a couple when we get the sweet feed out, and they all come running. They will come after the sweet feed, and just know that they're all going to kind of stampede and they'll run to your hands. They've never seen a group this big, but they're all very gentle animals. The 2 rams, I just asked you to not mess with them. So we'll start with the big animals, and then we'll go take care of the chickens. And what we're going to do this morning, because Rancher Mark and I had to be in Dubuque all morning, so we've only been home for about an hour, and we had to be there early. So if we got some big, strong boys that want to maybe help feed the pigs, yeah, and some guys that want to lift a couple of plates of hay and feed some of the animals, it would help us a lot. Because clearly we're old now, and it's, yeah.
Can I come work here?
Sure.
I
can do it.
Hey, so one of the, listen up. So, safety-wise, okay? I don't want to see you running after an animal.
Yeah, don't run after them.
Okay, and the same thing with the chickens. Don't run after them, okay? We'll be able to get a hold of them and let you hold a chicken and stuff. You know, they're basically free range, so they know us, but a large group can stress them out quite a bit, okay? So, we'll try to get a hold of a small ram, lamb, whatever, so you can pet. There's Cocoa Puff that normally comes up to me, so everybody will have a chance to pet them. The boys, the goats will come up to you.
They might chew on your shirt,
you know,
but they don't bite.
They're fun. So we've got it. Our ranch.
Right now, middle school.
Hey, listen. Our ranch is 13 acres, so the trees and stuff are ours out back. The animals live right in here. There's about 2.5 acres that they work on. And so we've got a mix of alpaca. We've got some Icelandic sheep. So the females have horns as well as the males. We do have some polled sheep, which means they don't have horns. And then we have some Navajo churro. We've got one little Jacob lamb that has 5 horns on. He's kind of a cool dude. And then we've got 4 pigs, and then the 3 goats, and then probably about 70 plus chickens and roosters on the back side of the property.
And turkeys and guinea fowl.
So yeah, we got 6 turkeys and then 2 toms out of that, and then the guinea fowl. Okay?
I want to come hunting.
I want you to not touch this one yet. Everybody come over and touch this Icelandic sheep. And then you see how wonderful it is. You can feel there's a little bit of grease in there. They have lanolin, and we actually process these. We pick. If you guys see when it comes off the animal when we shear, it's got like pieces of the hay they eat, sometimes stickers from the woods, you know, whatever. So we pick that out, and then I take this and I pull it apart in small sections, and I wash it with hot water and soap, and then we card it and we make stuff out of it. So that's the Icelandic. This is an alpaca. Go ahead. Anybody that's touched a sheep now.
Whoa.
Oh my God. That was a bad that photo up. I took a picture that they all moved. What I want to tell you about this.
This is right. What's your?
When we do and we sell at farmers market, I've done craft shows and things like that. Everybody wants what's soft. But what they don't understand is you can't make a rug out of alpaca. You can't make a horse blanket out of alpaca. But if you want a scarf or something up against your skin, you want soft. It's a stick. If you want, yeah, that's fine. If you want, like I said, a rug, a hot pad, an overcoat, heavy sweater, you're going to go with something more coarse that can stand a lot more abuse, okay? This is going to wear out a lot quicker than something like this. So the reason I'm telling you this, there are different animals that produce different fibers, and they all have a different job, right? You don't make a rug out of a cashmere, goat fiber. So they all have different uses, and if you know the different animals and the fleeces they produce, when people come to my shop, they say, well, I want wool yarn. Well, what are you making with it? Because then I will show you what kind you want. Well, wool is wool. Nope. Not true. There are 3 different classifications of wool. There's fine, medium, and coarse. This is a medium to coarse wool. All right? So just so you know, the different fiber animals all feel a little different, but that's because they all have, there's different specialties and different items that you can make with them.
All right. Okay, so a couple of the guys. Okay, so there's a spool out there. So just take it and put that on the spool, okay? So there's an area it's got flat wood. Just take that and put it on the edge.
Where do I take mine?
Same thing, just put it on another edge of the flat wood that's out there. And you can just throw this out on the ground. Just out here, and you'll see.
Did you tell the boys who to go?
Well, where are they going?
They're going around by the red.
No, they're not. Tell them to come this way.
Gentlemen, let's go this way. So you can see here.
Let's see here.
Yeah, watch your step.
Okay, that you can just go out and just dump that on the floor. All right, this will be the last piece. Just take that and dump that. Yeah, just dump that out on the ground, some of this. Yeah. So.
Go, Gavin.
No, we're supposed to put it down on the ground.
There you go, just put it there. There you go.
That is alfalfa. It's got a mix.
I could tell it was alfalfa. More,
All right, so.
yeah.
Hold on to that.
Yeah, it's got a higher protein.
Hold on to that. Okay, that's all we need for the pig. So follow me. All right. So we're gonna feed the pigs. So head over to where that top is. All right. So. Okay, stop there, feeders. Okay. So if you guys want pictures, you can either stay on this side or go on the other side. So listen up. So what happens is, most of the time, hey, when we don't have rain, it's easy to just feed these guys. Well, when there's rain and stuff, you can see how full their trough is. So I designed this system here to dump the feed in, because one, when they get really big, you don't want to be going in too much to feed them, because they may try to bite you. And so basically just pour it in, nice and easy as it goes. You're doing good, don't worry about that. And the reason it's dripping like that is because goats pulled it off and ate the tape that was on it, because the goats are always eating everything.
That's a good idea.
That's one
I know
thing
what that
about
When that thing, is it full yet?
And then Clayton's like, here you go, and then it bites your finger off.
Okay, stop for a sec. There we go. So then,
You don't know goats
Dude,
do
that's
that?
smart.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
What are you doing?
Yeah. I mean, goats will destroy everything.
okay, good pork rest in.
Another way, if it does get clogged up in here, you can like push it down.
I can, yeah. All right, same thing then. Yeah, just go ahead and pour it in there. Doing great. Keep on going.
Delaney, come over here. Look at all.
What'll happen is if you ever miss and it gets on the ground, the sheep will get that, the goats, and everybody comes.
So is that a mixture of corn and those little pellets?
I put, they probably get about 20 pounds of food a day. If I try to feed them twice, go ahead and throw the rest in. Because these are just little guys. Last time we had 6 and it was like, there was almost too many. So this time with 4.
I found my boyfriend some mixture of pebbles, seeds, and
Wait, what do you feed them?
pebbles, those little pebbles.
All right, here, I'll take that bucket, young man. So,
I mean, these are my best friends right here.
all right. All right, so we got Jake here. All right, Leslie. Hold on, Jake. Five.
What is this?
This is a Jacob, and that's the breed of sheep. So, and his name is Jake, and he's got, the males have normally 4 horns, 2 that go straight up and 2 that go out to the sides. He's got a 5th one coming out the other side over there. But yeah, and you can feel how nice and soft his wool is.
So this is a Jacob breed. They are a primitive breed, which means they weren't improved like some of the other breeds were. They haven't been bred to create a certain type of wool or a certain conformation. They've been left to their own devices, and they just are what they are, which means they're a lot hardier. Their wool is kind of more of a medium. But yeah, they have horns, and this dude has 5. Which is pretty cool.
He's so nice.
Yeah.
Is it a
They can
baby?
have, from 2 to 6.
This is a thing.
Everybody can touch him if you want. I mean, he's a gentle little guy,
Very gentle little dude.
and he has kind of a interesting call. It's meh. Hey Jake, hi little fella.
He actually has
So Jake, that's right.
Alright,
You're
my
okay,
girl to
dude.
get some goats. We got horses, now we need goats.
I'm like, I just think
Yeah.
they're fine. They may be more fun when they're not mine, but I don't know.
Yeah.
They're more
But
fun.
I'm saying we
they're
need to
lots
get them
more
for
fun when
school
they're not
so I
yours.
can end so I can have fresh eggs.
We had some ducks for a while, but
The horns are so
they got too
little.
big and they were such a
Well, he's
pack, so we
about
gotta get rid of
6 months old, so he's got a lot to grow still. Yeah. All right, everybody get a chance to touch him, so I'm going to set him down. Jake.
Rancher Mark, wait.
And he's definitely
Rancher Mark, wait. Yeah. Here we go, Jake.
my stepdad. My stepdad first.
Hi, sir.
He gone.
He's out.
Yeah, they're very athletic.
He's like, I'm hungry.
Sometimes you go to catch them and they'll be at your eye level as they jump past.
That was when we were at the Manchester.
Hey, that's the guy who came up to me.
That's Phil there.
Just to watch them go.
Hey, Wyatt. This one here, this is a ram.
What happened
Come
to
here.
his ear?
Well, he's got, come here, Wyatt. You can see his horns are cut. He had a horn that was coming across and it was digging into his face, so we had to have emergency surgery, and they cut his horns off because we were about to lose his right eye. So what happened is that the one corner of the horn was so sharp, and I had to file that off that it was cutting the tip of his ear, because he's always flipping because of the flies in that. And he headbutts with the boys all the time, so it's a constant problem going on in there. His horns were just like the black ram, the black gray Wyatt, or Batman, which is his son. So he had the full curl and a half in there. So.
Yeah, so if you see the curly horns, every once in a great while, as they come around, if they're too close to the face, they'll cut into their face, and that's why we had to cut his off. Yeah. And it's a really dangerous thing.
Oh, okay, so all the sheep are down there. Okay.
You did a great job on that building.
Oh, thanks.
Where you're bringing the hay out of or whatever. That looks awesome.
Isn't that cool? Yeah, so now the mod for this upcoming year is that the third door, that's where we're going to put all the young rams. So I'm gonna where Brandy is right now, I'm gonna bring a fence out and a gate so that we can get into that, and then I'm gonna build out with more fencing so that we can put like 7 of the smaller rams together so they're not around the females, and that way we can let Wyatt and Batman out. And then I want to put a roof on the front of that because we get so much rain, it's just a slop.
Yeah.
That whoa, guys. Hey, wait, let the animals come to you, please. Okay? Let them come to you. They've never seen a group this big. So just... All right, come here, Cocoa Puff. Yeah, because they'll... Come here, Cocoa Puff.
They know you.
Come here. Here we go. This was our firstborn this year on the 27th of February. Little Cocoa Puff. Well, come here. Come here, Robin. Come here. Come here. Seriously. There we go. Come on. There you go, Jesse. Oh, hi, little Doc. Hi, babe. Come here. Hey.
There's been a human ambush before.
Yeah, I wondered when the goats were going to come. Phil, back. You've had enough.
That one's name coming.
That's Brandy. Sweet feet is her deal. Yeah, she's...
I was going to say, she looks like it.
Yeah, she's hauling the mail when get out of her way. You guys have already had that.
I don't have any. I just have a phone, Cocoa Puff. Sorry. I don't have any. It's just a phone.
Cocoa Puff. Hey, there you go. No, those are a neighbor.
Are these fly tags or just number tags?
Number tags. We know who's mom.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's enough, Phil. Okay, Brandy.
Have you ever had to use the fly tag? So their eyes didn't get infected?
No.
Good.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we do have some flies around here, but normally it's not that big a deal.
Good.
More for the alpaca. Their eyes are so big, they're like, you know, so they do have in, but what we'll see is if I can get the girls set. Oh boy, here comes the big guys. Look out, Phil. Hey. Because see, they just power in, and that's where the little ones get hurt. Brandy, stay out of that.
I don't have any. Just a phone. Do you want your picture taken?
Yeah, you can take turns. Just keep it out of their face. That's Whiskey there in the front, and then that's Snow behind.
Do you like Captain Jack?
Yeah.
My favorite.
Yeah, just spray all of them. They you know, as you go across, because they'll
shake out.
Yeah, you'll see all the dust come out. So that's Junebug, the gray one.
What about the black one?
The black one, what is her name? Oh my goodness, she's a new addition to the family. And see, they'll lay down like that, and you just hose them down. I mean, they love those nice warm suits. Yeah, everybody take a turn to hose them down a little bit.
Alright, you go after Clayton. Oh. It reminds me of a big dog.
All right, next one up. Yeah, just rotate through. Not in their face. Yeah, just.
And then me. You know, it's Ellie after. And I'll go after.
Hey, pay attention. Don't get them in the face. Keep it neck and below.
I done got the baby.
You gotta wait in line. Hey, you don't spray them in the face, okay? You just take your time and go from one to the other.
Anybody want to do the logic?
Oh, thank you, thank you.
That black one, I really like it, huh?
Black and dark colors.
Can I get in there with them? I like water. Oh, yeah. I'd love to. Hey, don't forget about the baby.
Now, the baby doesn't know about water yet. She's just trying to figure out when, after mom's been soaked, she goes, "Why do you smell so different, Mom?" Oh, thanks, sir.
I hope that baby's having a nice...
Oh, yeah. Bring you that again. That feels great.
One of the very interesting things about Alpaca when they do go to the bathroom is that whenever the first one starts, they have like an area, and then they'll stay right in that area. Everybody will go to that area to go to the bathroom. So there's about 6 areas in the yard where they will go and just do their business and then graze around different areas about.
Kind of smart enough to know that they don't eat in the same area.
Yeah, that's it.
No, I just needed to wash up
Hey, don't get soaked, guys, all right? That's not part of the program.
What? Go.
All right, so switch off. Let everybody have a chance.
Oh, yeah. Don't cut their faces. I know, Ray. Come on. Can you give me a wet real quick to make my...
So you can go off to the left where Honey and Gracie are, those two. And just aim at the chest area.
I bet it feels a lot better for everybody.
Is it like good water or is it not? Oh, it's good water.
It's good water.
It is. It tastes great.
Hot water?
So you can imagine, like in June when we hadn't sheared them yet, how hot they were. I was doing this 3 or 4 times a day.
Okay, right here is the drinking from it. Tastes good? It's probably not.
It's ice cold. Yeah.
Oh, man. I'm going to have to get back in line just to take a sip. I'm thirsty. Oh, my God.
So here we are with the chickens now on this side.
Okay, how are you with getting eggs?
I'm good at that. It goes in the basket, right?
Don't drop them. Set them.
$3 a dozen.
So don't break any.
I can get it. But you got expensive shoes.
Maybe we have to have that.
These are really old
Shoes packed. Okay, I'll take a couple of egg gatherers. Dirty. We have an egg gatherer.
Yeah, just make sure you set them in. Don't toss them or drop them. What?
Up in the garage.
No. What are we doing?
Well, an egg float. I just need a bowl of water.
Well, I can turn the water. We got an egg float right here.
Okay. Give me a second. I'm not willing to. Let me hold this. I'm gonna go
Supervise.